Hi, in this session we will create one blog in HTML. So first let create one HTML file and name it blog.html. Now put one doc type HTML tag like this and create one HTML tag. Inside your HTML tag there will be two sections, you already know. One will be your head and one will be your body. All the visible content will be inside your body and all the metadata and title will be inside head. So suppose I am giving the title is Shubhendu's blog. Now if I click to go live, it will open the live server. I am resizing this little bit. Okay, you can see this is my page. So and the title is also set Shubhendu's blog. So this title means this title. So now we will change the visible content. So our page structure will be like this. At first there will be some heading. Now after the heading there will be one horizontal line and then there will be three blocks. So I am creating first div for the heading. Otherwise you can use the semantic elements also like header, or you can use div also. So if you want you can use header also, which is a semantic element of HTML5. That is also fine. Now in this header I am creating one h1 tag and I am writing my name. Then I am putting another heading element. Okay, let's give it h4 and write some text like Shubhendu Hajra is a software engineer from India. Okay, that is my heading section, means header section. Now I am putting one horizontal line. Later when we will learn CSS, that line is needless. We can design this using CSS only. So for now only I am putting on HR. Now as there will be three article or three posts, so you can use three divs like this. So you can use three divs and put all the post related things inside that. Otherwise you can use semantic elements also using article or section, whatever it is. So now suppose I am putting it using the semantic element article. Okay, I am going with article. Okay, so first article, suppose there will be one small heading. It will be in h3, let's say, and it will be I'm putting some text like I opened my YouTube channel. So this is the heading of my text. Now suppose I want to give one underline to it. So I am putting U tag to the both of them, means to the both side. Now after that I am putting some date. So suppose date will be in H5, and let's say date is February 26 and 2022. So it will be like this, and then I am putting one div element. You can put paragraph also using P, but I am putting here div. Okay, so I am putting some text inside the div. So I already wrote some text in my notepad or your note app, and now I am putting it here like this. So this is my text that I can post or that I want to post. Okay, so now suppose I want to highlight the text YouTube channel. I mean, I want to bold it. So what I can do, I can use one bold tag. So you can see this YouTube channel text is now in bold. And suppose I want to uh, put this date in italics, so I can put I tag also. So remember, this bold, italics, underline, marks, etc., you can do it from CSS also. So when you will learn CSS, you don't need it to put I, B, U, etc. separately. You can use CSS also. Now let's say I want to highlight this text, that it will be free of cost. So I am putting on tag mark and ending it like this. So it will be highlighted now. So that is my first article or my first post. Now let's say I will create another two posts. So I am just copying the entire structure. Okay, one more thing, sorry. Now suppose I want to create some like button also, and like, dislike. So there will be two button also. So suppose now I am not doing anything. So when we will learn some JavaScript, we can use them. So for now, just put that. So I'm giving one div, means I'm writing one div, and inside the div, I'm creating two span, and inside span, I am putting the text like, and another span, I'm putting the text dislike. So as it is, you can see as it is span, they are in inline. And if you want to give some space between this text and this div, you can use br for now, but using CSS we can use margin and all, margin padding, etc. So we can create some space there, but as you don't know CSS now, so we'll learn it later and then you can use it. So for now it's okay. So I'm copying the entire article so that I can use it later. Now I am pasting them two times, and this is my first post and this is my second post. So I now I am modifying this and changing the subject to my favorite fruits, let's say, and post date will be February 20, and I will change my text also, like, let's say it will be like um, some of my favorite fruits are listed below. And now let's say I am creating one another list. and putting some fruits name like mango, and one will be apple, and let's say another one is banana. So in this way we can use the tags in nested way. So inside your article there is one heading, this one, and there is one date for this one, and inside the date you are using I, you are using U for the underline in the heading, and there is one div, and inside the div, so div is entirely this one, and there is another div for like and dislike. So inside this div there is one text, and there is one unordered list, and inside unordered list there are three list elements. It is like a tree fashion. So if you know data structure, so it is just like a tree, or if you know XML, it is just like the same structure. So there is some parent child relationship. So if they are the children, then their parent is UL. So UL is the parent of LI, and LI is the child of UL. So such type of child parent relationship is also there. Now this post is okay, so I'm creating another post, and that is the last one. Let's say uh, top 5 languages, I mean programming languages. Okay, that is your uh, heading, and let's say its date is February 02. Okay, 1 2, it's 12th February and 2022, and I am changing the text. Now inside the div, let's say write some text like according to me, according to me, top 5 programming languages are, okay, I'm not putting, okay, now I am going with one order list now, and I'm listing like C++, then let's say JavaScript, then Java, then Python, and let's say anything like Objective C. So this will be like this. So this way you can nest the all tags and create some pages easily. So I think you understood how to use the tags inside the HTML. Now what I want to do, I want to put some image in this blog. So in my working directory there is one another directory, that is RSC for resources, and there are some images like this one. I will put these two programming languages post, and one is fruits, that I will put this fruit article, and there is one YouTube logo, I want to put it here, means this one, this post. So to do that I'm just putting it after this h5 element and creating one tag img, and attribute will be src, and I am giving the path like rsc by your yt.png, and this picture is really big, you can see it. So I'm giving height like 100 pixel, so it will be like this, and width will be adjusted automatically, so I don't want to uh, disturb the width. I want to keep the aspect ratio what it is. So one particular image I have added. Now I will do it for the second post. So after the h5 I am putting one another image tag using img, and then putting one attribute src, and I am giving the path like rsc by, and it will be your fruits.jpg. Okay, so you can see this one also is pretty big. I don't want to put it like this big, so I will change its image, let's say height only, and now I want to put it to 150. Okay, let's say it's okay for me. Otherwise I can do it little bit bigger like 250. Okay, that's it. So it will be my second image, and in the third post after the h5 I am putting another image img src equal to dot slash rsc by, and it will be your programming.jpg. So you can see this image is really big, so you need to adjust it. So let's say this height also will be 150. So this height element and this can be changed using css also. So you can do it from css, but as we don't know css now, we will learn it later. So for now you can use it, or you can give it from direct img attribute also, so that is not a big deal. So we have added 3 images. Now what I want to do, I want to create some indexes or some contents in my blog. So suppose after the heading I want to create one content. So let's say we know div is one logical container, so I'm just creating one logical container after this hr line, and inside this container I want to create one index. So I am giving one heading like h3 and put like contents tnts, and below them I am going with one unordered list and giving 3 list items like, let's say, YouTube channel, or I'm copying just the headings like for the first one. This will be I opened YouTube channel, so copy this text, so copy it and paste it. Now put another list item. To do that, go with the second article and copy this my favorite fruits, copy it and paste it to the list item. And for the third one, what I am doing, I am going with this one, so top 5 programming languages, copy it and paste it with third list item, so it will be like this. Now what I want to create some links to these list elements, so that when user will click to this first link, and this article will come up. When user will click to the second link, this second article will come up, and when user will click to the third link, third article will come up. To do that, first what we should do, we should create some id attribute to each and every article. So for the first one I am putting YouTube as my id. So id is one very important attribute to any html element or any html tag. So using id we can identify uniquely from the css and from the javascript, so we can access them, we can style them. So id is very important attribute. Now for the second one I am putting the id to fruit, let's say fruits, and for the third one id will be like programming, let's say. Now when I will create some link, I should use a tag. I think you already know it from my previous videos. So I am putting on a tag to both of the, means in both side of the text. So if you want to put some link to it, you should use href also. So this href will be your id where you want to go. So for the first one or first article, put the id YouTube, because this article id is YouTube. So if after hash sign put this id, and if you click it you can see it will come up, the means first article will come up. And in the second link, in the same way, create another anchor tag like this and close it, and in href attribute write fruits, and from where it is coming. So in your second article the id is fruits, that's why this link will be fruits. So they are all the sectional linking, not the absolute link. Means you don't need to put any absolute url or any relative url or any path, anything. So just there is no path, there is no absolute url or relative url, just the sectional id is sufficient. So here also href will be programming. So from where it is coming from the third article. So here it is the programming. So if you refresh it and click the first link, so first one is coming up. Oh sorry, I just forgot to close the anchor tag here. Okay, now you can see everything is fine. So if you click to the first link, so first article is coming up. If you click to the second link, second article is coming up, and if you click to the third link, so third article is coming up. So next thing what I want to do, I will create some external link to this mango, apple and banana. So Wikipedia page for the mango will come up. To do that, put one a and href. Now close it like this. Then copy this href tag, means href tag, and put it like this, and remove these closing tags from here and put it to the appropriate position. So links are created, and now I am going to Google and search for mango Wikipedia. Go with the Wikipedia page, copy this link and paste to your href attribute. And for the same, if you go with Wikipedia page again and go with Apple Wikipedia, and if you click, oh sorry, not this one. Okay, go with this one. Yes, so copy this URL and go with the link, and now go with banana and click to that link and copy the link. Now suppose, okay, now we are testing, we should test it. So click to mango, so mango page of the Wikipedia is coming up. Click to apple, so apple page of the Wikipedia is coming up, and click to banana, so banana page is coming up. So they are the absolute URL. So absolutely there are some HTTPS protocol and there is some domain name path, so it is absolute URL. And now I want to create some text after mango, like if you go to, okay, just go with banana, forget about mango. So as banana page is in front of you, go with banana page and uh, okay, suppose I want to put historical value of banana along with the banana page. So I will put one text after the banana like historical value, and when user will click to that historical value, it will open the Wikipedia page for banana, but this historical value will come up along with it. So this one, so when user will click, so this will come up automatically instead of the entire banana page. So to do that, I am creating, okay, sorry, I am creating one text like put on hyphen and historical value. Now I want to create some link with this text. Now put the attribute href, and now go to the Wikipedia page, maximize little bit and go with the contents. So here they also created one contents just like us, and you can see there are all the sectional links. So if you hover it, you can see it below. So there is some rat sign and some sectional ID. So here we need our historical value. Where is it? This one. So just right click and copy the link address. So if you go with your Visual Studio Code and paste it here, you can see this is your banana page, the same like this one, but after that there is some sectional links with hashtag like historical value. Okay, so if you go with your page and now click to historical value, so this historical value or historical, sorry, it is the historical cultivation, whatever it is. Let's say historical value. Okay, sorry for that. It is actually historical cultivation, but I wrote historical value, forget about it, whatever it is. So instead of opening the entire page of banana in Wikipedia, so it is opening the historical cultivation section when you are clicking to that link. So if you go back and click to the banana page, so it will go with banana page, and if you click to historical value, this will come up. So in this session we learned a lot. So we have created one blog, there is one heading, we have used some heading elements like this is h1, this is h4, and they are all h3 and they are h5. So we knew how to use the heading elements from h1 to h6. So whatever font we need, we can use them. So using CSS also you can do it. That is not a big deal, but using HTML also you can do that. Whatever you need, you can use. So after that, we created 3 articles, and in each articles there are some headers. There are some small headers for the date. So there is heading element, but this is date actually. And we learned how to use article, I mean how to use the semantic tags like article, and then italics. Then we have put some image, so we learned how to insert the image also, how to bold the text, how to mark the text or highlight the text, and we learned how span is behaving like inline and div is behaving like block. So there are three posts. So we learned how to use unordered list, how to use ordered list, and then we have created these contents. So we created some sectional links like this, and then we created some external links also to the Wikipedia pages and some external links with the sectional value or to the particular section to the external links. So we learned a lot in this particular session. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye.